everybody, it's Rexanna with Past and Present Herbs, and today I thought I would come on and help you out because I know at this time of year we're going to have people come over, we're going to have people who want to engage in conversation, and not everybody's going to agree on everything that we want to talk about. So sometimes you might get something like an inhaler, and this might help you out, ease the tension in conversations. So I've been doing some thinking, my husband and I have been doing some talking, and sometimes he and I both over the years, we've developed a little bit of anxiety. And I thought to myself, this is a neat little idea. It's kind of inconspicuous, you can stick it in your pocket. You can kind of think to yourself, well, you know what? I've kind of done all my little things in my head, how to duck and dodge certain topics, but still topics are still going to come up. So I thought, how neat to get a little aromatherapy going on, and while you're kind of having your conversation, you can turn your head, do your little anti-stress, and nobody will be the wiser. So why don't you join with me and I will help you out. You can give these away as gifts. You can have a little bowl of them there in the table, and you can say, here, why don't you try this? You never know, it could work. Everybody can have their own way of relaxing, and it could be a topic of conversation. I did a little survey, and first, before I talk about the survey, let me just say I'm not an aromatherapist, but I do consult with a couple of aromatherapy people. And over the last year, I am an herbal person, but aromatherapy goes hand in hand with aromatherapy. And I hope to someday have my own certificate in aromatherapy. But I did do a survey, and in doing the survey, I kind of thought to myself, you know, what is the best blend to help ease tensions, and what do people like to smell in combination to what I like to smell. And this is just one blend. So when I share the recipe with what I share with you today, don't think it is the blend out there, because there are several blends out there, and you may take some of what I have today and blend your own oils. But this little thing right here that I'm going to show you, I got it off of Amazon, and there's also similar things like this that you can purchase in different aromatherapy companies. And this is just something that was inexpensive that I thought of that would be a really cute way to get through the holiday season, and also something that would be great, kind of inconspicuous. Like I said, you could put it in your pocket or your purse, and you can give it away as gifts. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to share my recipe with you, and you can label this calm, anti-stress, anti-fatigue, whatever you want to label it. I'm going to name mine calm. So, and I've also, my husband put his anti-stress, because he stresses about a lot of different things. So you can label it whatever you want to label it, but just make sure you label it so that you don't just have it lying around and not remember what it's used for. Okay, so basically this comes with a little piece of cotton, and it's clean. Everything is totally clean, but I always kind of spritz a little piece of take a spray bottle. You can either wash them, or you can take some alcohol and water, or you can just take straight alcohol and then let it air dry, because you always want to make sure everything is sanitized. Your alcohol, I mean, I wouldn't do it to this because I don't know, but you could do it to this, but that's why I don't touch it. I just use my tweezers, and this is a clean dish that I got out of my cabinet. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna you use no carrier oil whatsoever. This here is orange. It's a citrusy, it's kind of a sweet orange, and when you get it out of the bottle, it smells really good. You can use a non-sweet or just a regular orange, but I just use orange. Either way, bitter or sweet, you can use. And I use about 4 drops. I put it up and down. You can't really see in here, but it comes out really bright orange. And I use about 4 or 5. And Ylang Ylang Complete, if you know anything about Ylang Ylang, it smells really fragrant. It's a flower. It just smells like heaven to me. And I put about 4 or 5 drops up and down, and it is just a beautiful heavenly smell. And so just those 2 makes it so beautiful. Lavender is another one. It kind of is calming. It's very, lavender by itself is just makes you calm, but I didn't want to just make it lavender. I wanted to make it with these other 2, and this is about another 4 or 5 drops. And that one is very, very nice, very nice. And you can take this and make sure you get everything soaked up and just kind of make sure that there's no extra oil in the bowl. And you would think I need more oil, but you really don't, because it's very fragrant. Now this inside cylinder, you just drop it in there. Whoops. It's gonna go right inside there. Doesn't wanna, well, I'm gonna have to touch it. But this right here will go inside of this one, and you screw it. Now there comes a lid, and this lid pokes down inside of here, and you gotta snap it. Okay. Now you're gonna put a label right on the outside. You could put calm, or you can make it de-stress, or you could just name it whatever. I mean, whatever. I would, anti-anxiety. I'm just gonna name it calm. It's purple, and you could just name it calm. I'm just gonna put calm. These are anti-stress, but I'm gonna name this one calm, and I'm gonna give this one away as a gift. And this combination right here, as an optional, I tried one, and I did not dislike it. I just did not think it was that beautiful fragrant that I wanted. You, as an option, you can put peppermint in with these oils. And the reason that I'm just throwing that out there is because that was one of the oils that was in the survey. The survey, a lot of people thought peppermint was another great one to add with these. And I thought that was a pretty good option. So I tried one. This one actually right here, the reason it's green is because, and it smells really good, but it's just not what I was particularly looking for. And this one right here is the one that has no peppermint in it. And I may decide to just leave those 2 like that. And I'm also going to be giving those away as gifts. But this one right here is one that I put just a little bit more oils. And that's why I'm going to call it calm, because it's really, really awesome smell. But this is an inhaler idea that's great for, like, if you're not an anxious person, I wouldn't worry about this. But if you know somebody who's anxious, or somebody who has a hard time with topics and conversation during the holiday season, or if you know somebody who has a hard time with tests or anything that's stressful in their life, or if they have a hard time in their job and they just really don't want to take any kind of medication, but they just have, it may not be just in maybe traffic, maybe anything like that. Give this to them. Tell them, hey, I was thinking about you. And if you just have some leftover essential oils that you're trying to get rid of, I mean, think of all the different ideas that you can do. And it may be that you just have a hard time with shopping. There's all kinds of ideas that are going on right now. Maybe you just want to make one for yourself. You don't really want to worry about anybody else. You just want to try it for yourself. I know I did, and I know I told my husband today, we were out earlier, and I told him, I said, you know what? Did you bring your anti-stress inhaler? And he was just going and going and going and going. And he said, oh, I know what you're talking about, that thing. And I said, yeah, that thing. He said, no, I left it at home. And I said, see, that's why I got it for you, so you could just stick it in your pocket, because he always has a shirt pocket. So that's why I'm coming to you today and letting you know, because he said it really works for him. I only needed just every now and then. So anyway, I hope this really helps somebody out. That's the whole reason I'm doing it. And for me, I like a good happy tea. Making this, calling this my Happy Time Inhaler. It's gonna go with my Happy Time tea and my Happy Time tincture. This is what this is gonna go for, okay? And we can also make this into a roller bottle if we so desire. So if this isn't really your cup of tea, so to speak, you can always make you a roller bottle and try making this with a carrier oil. But for right now, to make it kind of putting it in your pocket to have dinner or whatever with, that's what this is for. And so you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Right now, don't forget to like and subscribe if this is your first time here. And I always share my videos, you guys. That's the best thing that you can do for me, Rexanna, is to share my videos if you really like the content that you guys are watching. And I will see you guys, like I said, in the next video. All right? All right, you guys. Y'all have a great holiday, and I'll see you guys later. Okay? Bye-bye.